Hey guys, it's Shamsa and welcome back to my little kitchen. Have you ever wondered how to make lamb korma wedding style at home? It's honestly so simple to make and incredibly tasty. I'm going to show you how to make wonderful Pakistani style lamb korma at home, the one that you get served up at weddings, yep, that style, and also in restaurants as well, in the comfort of your home. With Eid just around the corner, this is perfect to serve up to your guests. Save the recipe and thank me later. So let's run through the ingredients quickly and then we'll start cooking. So the ingredients you're going to need is approximately 1 kg of lamb on the bone. I'm using leg of lamb here. You can use shoulder if you wish. I've got 2 medium onions which are finely sliced. I've got 200 grams of Greek yogurt here. Now you can use natural yogurt if you wish. I've got here half a cup of clarified butter. Now you can use normal oil if you wish, that's entirely up to you, or you can use half and half. Now I'm using clarified butter because it gives the korma a really nice flavour. I've got here 1 heaped tablespoon of ginger and garlic paste, and I have the following spices. I've got 1.5 teaspoons of salt. I've got 2 teaspoons of coriander powder and 1 teaspoon of regular chili powder, and degi mirch here, which is the Kashmiri chili powder, which adds a really nice colour and flavour, but not the heat. I've got half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and we have some whole spices. I've got 2 black cardamom pods. I've got 6 cloves, 6 green cardamom pods. I've got 10 black peppercorns and 2 cinnamon sticks, roughly the size of my thumb. I've got 1 teaspoon of garam masala, and I've also got here 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground mace and nutmeg. Now, if you don't have these two, then you can leave them out, but then these will add that distinctive sort of like flavour to the korma. I've also got some gevra water here, so let's start cooking. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fry our onions until they're really nice and golden brown in colour, and I'm going to add my clarified butter to a pan which is nice and hot. And just let that heat up. And my heat setting is on a 6, which is a medium heat setting, and we're going to fry these for about 8 to 10 minutes. And I'll show you how they look once they're done. Right, okay, so the onions are nicely browned, as you can see, and all we're going to do is we're going to remove these and just place them in a plate. Make sure you just sort of like take out that gorgeous clarified butter, and then just pop them into a plate like that and just let them cool down. Right, okay, so once you've taken the onions out, all we're going to do is we're going to take our whole spices and add them straight in, and just give them around a minute or so to infuse that butter. My heat setting is on a 5 at the moment, which is a low heat setting. Right, okay, and then straight in with the meat, and we're going to cook this meat for about 5 minutes before we add the ginger and garlic in. And I'm just going to turn my heat setting up to a 7. Right, okay, so it's been 5 minutes that the meat has been frying away, and it's browned really nicely, and into that I'm going to go in with my ginger and garlic, like that. And we're going to fry this for about 2 to 3 minutes just to get rid of the rawness before we add the next ingredients in. Right, okay, so the ginger and garlic has been cooking away for about 4 minutes. Now into that I'm going to go straight in with the spices. And half of the yogurt, like that, and just mix that in, and then add the remaining half. Like so, just mix that in. And now we're going to cook this for about 5 minutes, just to make sure all of those spices are nicely sort of like fried off and cooked along with the yogurt, and I'll show you how it looks in 5 minutes time. Oh, my heat setting is still on a 7. Okay, so this has been cooking away for 5 minutes now, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take 2 mugs of boiled kettle water and just add that straight in. So approximately 500 milliliters goes in. Let that come up to the boil. Reduce the heat down to a 5, which is going to be a low to medium heat setting. Put the lid on, and then we're going to let that cook away for about 50 to 60 minutes until the lamb is really nice and tender and it's approximately 85 to 90% cooked. So I'll see you guys back in about an hour's time once this is done, and I'll show you what we need to do next. But before that, bring that up to the boil. So I'm just going to turn my hob on high and just give that a stir just to mix everything through. And then lid on, and see you guys back in about an hour's time. Right, okay guys, so the meat's been cooking away for a good hour, and I'm just going to lift the lid to show you how it looks. So you can see that the water that we added has reduced down quite a lot, and I'm just going to take a piece out just to show you how well it's cooked. Just grab that, put it to the side. I'm just going to, so it's literally cooked perfectly, just needs that 10% of cooking. So just put that back in again. Right, so coming back to the onions that we fried earlier, all I've done is I've just popped them into my coffee grinder with a little bit of warm water, and I've just made them into a coarse paste. They might not look as if it's coarse, but it is. There's bits of onions in there. Now, you don't have to do this. The only reason I did this is because my daughter has learning difficulties and she is a little funny with textures in her mouth. So I did that, and I do find that when you add them as a paste like this into the korma, it tastes a lot better than just throwing them in. I mean, if you didn't want to do this, then all you need to do is just crush the onions after they've cooled with your hands, and then just add them in. Now at this stage, I'm going to add my onions in. Sorry, I just had to put the lid on because it was steaming away. So we just throw them in like that. And just make sure they're well combined in there. Perfect. Oh my God, it's just the smell, the aroma coming off this is phenomenal. Absolutely gorgeous. And just look at that. And instantly, those onions have thickened up that korma beautifully. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it around 5 minutes just to sort of like cook through and just become the gorgeous korma it is. But before I do that, I'm just going to add around half a cup of just boiled kettle water into that, just to allow it to cook. Turn my heat setting up to a 6, and then this will be ready to finish off. Perfect. And all I'm going to do now is just pop the lid on and just give that around 5 to 10 minutes on a medium heat setting, which is a 6 for me, to just sort of like cook away. And the water that we've added obviously will allow it to cook, and once the oil has started to release and come to the surface, the korma will be ready, and I'll show you how it looks in around 10 minutes time. Right, okay guys, it's been 10 minutes that the korma has been cooking away, so I'm just going to turn my hob off and lift the lid to show you, and just look at that. All that butter that we added has come to the surface now, which is exactly what we want. And we're just going to finish the dish off. And to do that, first of all, I'm going to throw in my nutmeg and mace just over like that. And then the ground garam masala. And I also have here 1/4 of a teaspoon of gevra water, which I'm just adding in. Now, because this is the essence of gevra water, I don't want to add too much. A few drops is sufficient. And we're just going to give this a mix. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look absolutely gorgeous? That is wedding style lamb korma. Whoa. Just look at that beautiful gravy. Just make sure all of them ingredients that we added to finish off the dish are well incorporated in there. And there you have it, guys. my lamb korma is all ready to serve up. So let me plate this up and show you guys exactly how it looks. So there we have it, guys, my homemade lamb korma wedding style all served up. I'm going to tuck into this now and tell you guys how it is. Oh, the aroma coming off this was just absolutely gorgeous. Oh, look at this. Yes, please. And just something to bear in mind, korma just has a little bit more oil or butter than usual. That's how it is. That's wedding style dishes will always have that, but just look at that. And just so you know as well, I'm just going to break that meat in front of you and just look at that. Just literally just falls off like that. Oh my God, it's so soft. Oh, I can't wait to try this. Ooh, delicious or what? Okay, here goes. Started to salivate as always. Scoop up that gorgeous masala. Look at that. That's what korma's all about, that masala. Oh my God. Incredible. Oh my God. Absolutely gorgeous. You've got to try the recipe out. That is beautiful, guys. So creamy, so mild in flavor, but honestly, everything that we've added, all the spices that we've added, this is in that masala, and the meat, just look at that. Super soft. Gorgeous lamb korma. Guys, Eid special for you. Please do make it. Please let me know in the comments below how you find it. I'm going to leave you with this one. Please make sure you give the video a thumbs up like always, and also show your support by supporting me and my channel, and also turn your bell notifications on for all things cooking, and I'll be back soon with another one. Till then, take care and happy eating.